I can't stand when people on YouTube do this, but I'm gonna do it myself because it doesn't really matter. I'm not like widespread. Anyway, it's getting to be hoodie weather and I'm excited about it. It's been a brutal summer. I moved into I'm on the third story of a apartment complex, and heat rises. We have one like wall unit in the living room, so like my bedroom has been like, and when on the hot days it's been like 95 degrees. It's been brutal and I hate it. But the weather's starting to clear up, so it feels like fall's right around the corner, and fall's my favorite part of the year. So I'm excited for that. Here's some advice too. If you live in a like multi-story, like a three-story or higher up, get yourself a rope or something that you can escape out of. And so if there's a fire, you're not like just sitting there waiting for it to be rescued. Especially like if you're in a skyscraper. Like if I was to live in a skyscraper, I definitely would have rappel equipment and I would learn how to rappel. So it's kind of, you know what I mean? It's just kind of like, I'm not going to sit there and wait on. Anyway, so yesterday, I guess this guy, he's a Trump supporter. He was kicked off of a Delta flight because of his obscene shirt. And his shirt had Donald Trump on the front. So I'm looking at it and I'm like, this is bullshit. He's getting kicked off because of his shirt. But I looked at his shirt even closer, and it had Donald Trump given the double bird. So it's an obscene shirt. And then I'm seeing Trump supporters defending this and like, oh, it's free speech, it's the First Amendment. But it's like, it's not appropriate, man. And I don't the First Amendment doesn't cover obscenity, and that's something pretty vulgar, because like your free speech shouldn't it shouldn't impede on the rights of children to be innocent. Like, are we not trying to have a family-friendly environment, like in public? Like, the general public areas should be family-friendly. Let me add this in real quick. My picture trolls so hard that even conservatives think that I'm a leftist. It's so funny that people were hating on me, that MAGA, that automatically were like going to thinking that I supported certain events where you had fully nude men in front of. I can't go too far into it, but like, yeah, you can't. I'm not defending that, but they are like, you're defending this, like, who talk about calling the kettle black, like, and a lot of them said this. It's just kind of funny that my picture trolls so hard that people think, even Trump supporters think that I'm a leftist. By the way, my picture is the way it is because I like to make fun of myself. So if I see somebody that has those type of glasses that's a guy, I can just troll them. I troll them. I don't know. It's just, I might be the only one that gets it, but it's funny to me. So anyway, so like, yeah, we should be creating a family-friendly environment. And what I'm seeing out of, see the whole thing with Trump supporters, it's a conglomerate of groups and factions of different people with different beliefs. Like, yeah, you're gonna have conservatives, you have I think there's a lot of people that are generally conservative. They label themselves as conservative, I don't label myself as a conservative. I don't label myself as anything. But a lot of people, generally speaking, who support Trump are either a conservative or they have like a conservative mindset. Me, I'm conservative in some areas. I'm financially conservative. I'm family conservative. Society conservatives, things like that. But, yeah, but it's so funny to see the Trump supporters like defending vulgarity. Like, would they be fine with a teacher teaching a third grader with a shirt that like that on? Like, it's just like, and it's obscenity. It's not obscenity is not covered under the First Amendment. It's not. And okay, it's just like, where do you draw the line then? Like, what if you're fine? This is why I don't buy anything that says like, that has like obscene language on it, because I'm not gonna ever wear it in public. Like, you know, I might go to a concert with it or something like that in a like a bar perhaps, but like I don't go to bars, so it's like whatever. But you know, like an adult situation. But like out and about in most general public places, it should be like family friendly. That's what it should be. Family friendly. Because there's kids out here, man. It's like, okay, you allow this. You're fine with that. Flipping the bird. Some dude's like, well, they burn the American flag, so I don't want to flip the bird. Okay, dude. So then your fault. What you're doing is you're following the left with their morals. Like, you know what I mean? It's like you're going left with your morals and your values. Like, what's also protected in the First Amendment is pornography. Obviously not, because I looked it up, because I wanted to see if it really said that. And it said, yeah, pornography is protected underneath the First Amendment, besides child. Obviously, that's disgusting. It hurts minors, and it's repulsive anyway. But like, regular pornography with two consenting adults or a group of consenting adults, whatever, it is protected under the First Amendment. So like where do you stop? Is it okay for people just to wear shirts with like, you know, pornography on it? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta have, like, I'm not a free speech absolutist. I am like a big free speech advocate for sure. And I just think that there's a time and place for things. Like, I like the idea of my videos not being seen by little kids. I don't want little kids watching my videos. Sometimes the cuss word might be coming out, or it's like an adult content. It's not for kids to view. You know, like, there's a time and a place. I think there should be adult spaces. And that's what kind of upsets me about like YouTube and censorship is like, I remember searching on Google. I don't use Google that much anymore, other than looking up images. But you could do searches with like, basically like a G-rated search, moderate search, and then like a unrestricted search where like all of a sudden like pornography pops up and stuff like that. You know, I think that's a good thing to have on these social media sites, whether it's like a X or YouTube or whatever. Yeah, like my stuff, my channel is, you know, adult content. I think that some of my stuff is okay for like perhaps 17-year-olds, 16-year-olds, you know, kind of like when I was a kid and it started to like kind of, we had like already content, but generally speaking, if you were like a 9-year-old, they wouldn't let you watch a R-rated movie or whatever. But it started. I seen that it was starting to be more relaxed on that. And I think that they were trying to crack down on like kids buying mature video games that had lots of, violence and stuff like that. And they're like, there's a reason why that there's like a ratings on things like that. It's not to like suppress it, but like these kids, they definitely should have their innocence preserved, as long as not until they get to be like a more like a teen at least. Like the little kids, in my opinion, should not be viewing any type of adult content at all. Like I said, they need to be pure. They need to be they don't need to be having that corrupted stuff. Now when they get to be older, yeah, whatever, man. When they're like teenagers, like, yeah, I think R-rated was like 17. But yeah, I think that's what it was when I was a kid or whatever. But yeah, there's a time and a place for things. Like we have these things for a reason. Like, this is why people don't want to have kids. Another reason why people don't want to have kids, not only because it's like the society is just downward spiraling very quickly when it comes to like degeneracy, but and finances, but it's that too, where it's just like well, soon where do you take your kids? Because like, I don't want to take my kids out in public because all of these people wearing these vulgar shirts and fuck Joe Biden. Like, come on, man. Like, okay, my music is very vulgar, but it shouldn't be seen by kids. I don't want kids listening to my music. So, but it's just so funny to see like these conservative people abandon their values and the morals and be more like kind of follow the left. It's just weird to me. And another thing too is like people like AOC and Marjorie Taylor Greene. Like, these people are not dumb, and okay, they might get caught up like in a gotcha moment, like they say something stupid in Congress or whatever, or maybe they're not 100% informed correctly, or they misspeak. It's impossible to know everything about everything, okay? Nobody's perfect, and like, I was listening to AOC last night talk about Jill Stein. She's like a third party. I didn't even know that AOC ran as like a third party candidate, and she more aligned with Democrats. When I look at people like AOC and like Bernie Sanders, they bring up great points. Even Elizabeth Warren, like, these people bring up great points. However, the problem is their solutions are like short term. They don't really have any long term solutions. That's crazy. There's finally I see like a couple Harris Biden supporters. I mean, I see more like being out here on the ground and with the working class, I see more support for Trump and excitement. It's just like there's like this excitement that's perceived on X, that people are so excited about Kamala, but I just don't see it in the working class, and I don't see it on the ground just walking through neighborhoods. I don't see anybody wearing Kamala shirts. It's not like I see a ton of people wearing Trump stuff. I mean, I'm in Michigan, but like, if I do see anything, it's more Trump than I do see Kamala. Not to say that a lot of these people aren't gonna vote for Kamala. It's just like, I don't see the excitement that they're trying to portray on the internet. Anyway, yeah, but these people, they're not dumb. Like, I think that, like, they're just sellouts. The fact that Bernie Sanders, like, he still supports the Democrats after they shafted him a couple times, just like they did RFK, is absurd to me. I would think, like, if he wasn't a sellout and a bootlicker, he would definitely support Trump just to, like, piss off the establishment. But he's such a bootlicker, man. Like, seriously. And that's why I don't really respect him in that aspect, because he's a sellout. Same with AOC. Like, these people only care about power. They don't care about what they act like they care about, and it's hard to take them serious. But they're not. I don't think they're stupid people. I just think that they just care about themselves. You know what I mean? They act like they care about people, but I don't think they really truly do. Cause, like, this, if the left is not for the people anymore. I'm sorry to say. Like, just watch the RFK speech when he decided to drop out of the race and endorse Trump. He pointed it out. That speech was beautiful. And I'm a person that I cannot really, it's hard for me just to listen and be like, I actually was watching his speech. I usually don't watch people. I just listen, like I'm playing a video game or something. But, like, I was so intrigued. There was like 2 million people watching it live, and that's so crazy. It was 2 million people on X watching it live. It's so cool. I wish I would have live streamed it like I did with the Trump and Elon interview. But anyway, because that was like a historic thing. But that's what I'm saying. Like, these people should abandon the Democrats and see what they are. That they're like corporate sellouts, and they don't care about the people. They say they care about the working class. They don't do anything. Like I was saying yesterday, you know, being in the working class and working my fingers to the bone, and at the end of the day, there's people that are on welfare that have the same standard of living as I do. So I'm a sucker, man. I'm a sucker for, like, continuously working. What am I working for? Why do I even have to pay taxes at this point? Like, what am I paying taxes on? We're having all these illegals come over here, which, crazy thing is, I've seen this guy. He said, well, what do we want? Like 15 billion for the border wall? 20 billion? That was too much money, but we spent like 450 billion last year on illegals, housing them and taking care of them. So it's a bunch of BS, man. Like, Republicans are garbage for the most part. There's some good ones, but for the most part, it's garbage. I can't wait till this is all lit up. When they start putting up Christmas lights, it's gonna be so cool. Anyway, yeah, like, dude, this is why I support, since we have a two-party system, I support whatever party is anti-war, is mostly anti-war and most pro-free speech. Those, to me, are the most important things to me. They always have been. Because I don't like war. I understand we might have to be in wars for, like, self-defense purposes, but to get involved in other people's conflicts is just ridiculous to me. The fact that, dude, like, I'm a sucker. Like, we're suckers. Like, why do we have to pay taxes, man? Like, if they're just gonna keep printing money, like, that is the tax I'm paying. I'm paying inflation tax. why am I paying income tax? Like, you're already, so like you're double taxing me, man. You know, and it's just so frustrating. It's so hard. They came out with the stimulus and they wanted to give it to everybody. Like why are we giving people stuff for free that don't even contribute anything to society? It's like, this is what's so frustrating about being in the working class. And we are vital. That's what the thing is, like, we are vital, like the working class. If it wasn't for us, none of you people who are rich or anything like that would have lights on. You wouldn't have food on your table. And this is for everybody. Like, we are more important than celebrities. But people value celebrities still for whatever reason. It's just like, I don't understand what's so, like, celebrities are so boring. Like, what do? They don't do anything. They're uncreative, especially like Hollywood. The Hollywood celebrities are some of the most like absurd people. They just mimic. Like, they literally just mimic. That's their whole thing. They don't come up with anything creative. You know, that's what look at Britney Spears. She keeps coming out with videos of her dancing randomly on Instagram, like she's auditioning to try to be some like choreographed background dancer. It's like, why isn't she performing? Why isn't she performing live? You know, I'm looking at her physique and I'm like, I can see probably why they're not investing in her to tour, but it's just crazy to me, you know. But like, there's no creativity. Like, when you look at her, that is the epitome of these Hollywood elites. They just do the same thing every day. It's the same thing. They don't come out with anything new, nothing creative at all. And I see it on X all the time with these big content creators, and I've had to mute them because, not all of them, but I've had to mute some of them because they just say the same thing. It's just like the same thing. Like, okay, like the Crassus things, it's the same thing oh, Trump is horrible, like, you're not. Then they put up polls, Kamala, it's like the only polls they put up is Kamala's winning. And then you see like people who support like Trump or whatever, and then they put up their polls of like Trump's winning. And so it's like, I don't know what to fucking believe with these polls. Like, yeah, Hillary was winning in 2016, dude, and she ended up losing to Trump. Like, I really don't put much faith in these polls, but like, they put this shit up every day, like they're robots. And you know, if you look at my content on X, man, you see a diversification of all different types of ideas. Like, I just posted like a screenshot of my social experiment on Facebook dating of I was getting likes from women, and of course they're not like the hottest women. They're all, you know, my age. Some of them are a little bit older. A lot of women like me that I'm not attracted to, so I didn't swipe on them. So kind of some of them I swiped on back, but I said I'm not swiping on any women unless they swipe on me, and I'm not going to talk to any women unless they hit me up first. And most women still don't hit you up first. It's funny, like, still, like, women, even on the internet, they don't like to be rejected. It's just hilarious. I get it. I understand. A lot of women are insecure. That's why they put on all that makeup. But like putting that up, showing that I put up a picture of me being a Trump supporter and I'm not getting any likes now. That's my social, you know, like going to work this whole year, wearing Trump stuff. Not being outgoing at all, like waiting to see if people will talk to me, because like I don't want to go up and talk to different people and then like, because like there's this whole thing so like Trump's a racist, he's a homophobic, he's all this and that. because the mainstream media puts that crap out there. So like, I don't want people to feel like, you know, they don't want to be aligned with me because they think I'm a racist when I'm not, because I like Trump. And it's just like, you know, so I wear my stuff, and I wait to see if people come up and talk to me. And a lot of them have it, so I'm just like, okay, whatever. It's been kind of a miserable year, honestly. And especially at work too, like after COVID, like I used to go and talk to like all the different females at work. Seriously. And I said this in one of my tweets, I would like to talk to like all the different women at work. Because if I liked a woman and she's seen me talking to other women, it makes other women feel more comfortable with you. That's why. So like, why do women like married men, or why do women like men that are with, like, they perceive that like she's his girlfriend? Why do they like that? Well, there's a couple of reasons. Well, there's competition. That's one of them. Another is because like they feel like he's actually got something, that this female's talking to him. The social networking with women is crazy. This one time I messed up with this one woman. Like we were doing good. Like we were at a party. I was pretty drunk, and I was trying to get her to sit on my lap, and then she was like, and we were cool, and then that like turned her off, right? And I was like, oh, I blew my chance. But like a few days later, she messaged me out of nowhere on Facebook. And why did she message me? Because like I was friends with one of her friends on Facebook, and she respected that friend. So like, and you can say, oh, this is manipulation. Well, women manipulate, man. What do you think makeup is, dude? Like, why would I not try to, why would I not, what would I be, like, honorable, trying, like, dude, attracting women is not just one thing, and there's like multiple things attracting women. So like, yeah, I'm gonna try to stack the deck in my favor because it's already stacked against me to begin with. So it's like, women don't have to put any work out there to try to get, you know, physical attention. Well, men, we do. Most men, we have to actually put in some type of work and effort to actually get some physical attention from women. So yeah, like I did before, and I probably go back to that because you know, this point in my life is kind of like, and I'm not gonna say that I'm gonna go back into the hookup culture, but I'm saying like, yeah, I don't like being like, I'm introvert, but I don't like just like, kind of just like being to myself. You know, like I like kind of being more not what I'm saying like is like I kind of like hold myself back socially for multiple reasons, because I think that people are on edge right now, and I don't want to get into any type of drama. But also like I think at like, especially at work, is like I don't want to give women a bunch of attention. Like women get so much attention, I don't want to give it to them. So I've like held myself back a lot. And even the fact, like I've even since I don't give women attention at work, I kind of just like look straight ahead. Like when they pass me, like if they talk to me, yeah, I'm gonna talk to them. Like I want them to initiate, but most of them don't. And then I can feel the tension, like hostility towards me. Like maybe they think I'm weird, but like I do it intentionally as part of my social experiment to see like what's changed. And plus, like I said, I don't want to give women all this attention. One more thing before I go, because I'm about to hit the gym, is like I seen like Joker post something about J-Lo, and this is what I don't get about these. They act like these red pill guys act like these are random guys. J-Lo's 55 and Joker's probably like 48. And you're gonna sit there and tell me if J-Lo got in his DMs and was like, hey, let's hang out, he's gonna turn her down? Give me a break. And then and these guys are all like, oh, she's old, like, oh, you're stupid. Like, dude, you're telling me an average regular person, you are a superstar. You could say it's a celebrity. I get it. Don't put these people. Dude, that's so crazy. That's like a once in a lifetime thing. Like, to have some, like, you think that I'm gonna turn down some ultra famous woman that wants to hang out with me, that I would never ever in my lifetime, and most regular men will never get that chance because she's older? Like, these guys are so obsessed with these young women. It's just like, yeah, I'm gonna turn down J-Lo and I'm gonna go for some like 22-year-old sandwich maker. Cool, man. Yeah, if you're trying to start a family. But like, if you're my age, down mid-40s, man, I'm a nobody. And J-Lo, you know how much that would help my life out? Being seen with J-Lo? Like, seriously, like, these guys are, like, seriously, if J-Lo was to get in my DMs and there was rumors of her dating me, how much I would blow up and how much my life would change. And I'm just gonna be like, no, she's too old, she's a grandma. Dude, I don't give a damn if she's 90 years old, man. She's famous, she's rich, and dude, what am I doing with my life? I'm just gonna continue for my it's like, yeah, you're a lie. Most of these people, this is why I don't take a lot of these red pill guys seriously. Like, it's like they're coping, man. Like, I'm not trying to put celebrities on a pedestal, but it's a huge leap from an average person to get a superstar. That's a huge leap, especially for a man. Like, it's completely hypothetical, won't ever happen. But what I'm saying is, like, these people are coping, and it's just absurd. It's just absurd with these guys, and that's why I don't really take them serious anymore. These red pill guys, it's just, get out of here, man. You don't live in the real world, and all you people want to do is just complain about women anymore. And it's just like I said, they have good content, learning about female nature, this and that. Trashing is a great thing, but when you're just sitting here complaining about women at that point, it's just like, I'm done, man. Are all your videos just complaining about women?